I wanted to give you a behind the scenes look at the student area. So this is the preview of us logged in as a student into the FMEA training course. As you can see, it's in draft mode at the moment. The concept being that we're going to take the on-site training curriculum for the FMEA module, and then through the 6 weekly webinar sessions or web meeting sessions, we're going to deliver that training, and then using the feedback from yourselves, the users, we're going to improve on the structure, the delivery, the mix of methods that we can use within this course. So each of these categories or chapters we can expand upon, change the sequence of. We can create the lessons using different content, from videos to text files to PowerPoint presentations to surveys, questions, etc., etc. So there's a huge amount of flexibility in the way we can deliver the content and ensure that there's a good level of understanding from the students, and that's what we're looking to develop. The course gives us a progress bar, so as you can see at the moment it says 0% complete, and you can complete these in any order that you want. So if you wanted to jump into the administrative section of how to create users or a particular import or export section, then you could find that within the chapter section, or you could do a search by lesson title and search for it in there. So what I'm going to do for a little while, probably about 5 minutes, is shut up and actually play a couple of these videos just to give you a taster of what's to come. These aren't finished, as I say. We are going to be doing these again and improving on them, but I wanted to just quickly record a couple of draft videos so you can get a taster for how the course content could be delivered. In this lesson we're going to be taking a look at how to sign into Reliance. The training uses the cloud-hosted solution accessible via app.reliance.com. If, however, you're on an on-premise license, then the URL will be different, and this will be provided to you by your IT department. So on the sign-in screen, you simply enter your email address and password, and then click Sign In, where you're presented with a Welcome to Reliance screen. On your first login, you will not see the option to continue where I left off. This is available once you start working, and it allows you to pick up where you left off on future logins. The module selector on the left allows us to select the module. In this training where you're looking at the FMEA module. It then presents us with the options to read a Getting Started guide, open an example analysis file, which we'll be doing in a little while, open an example dashboard, and creating a new analysis. A point to note, the drone example that's shipped with Reliance is a special file. It's limited to the amount of data that you can enter. It ignores any user stroke group permissions, and it's unique to each user. Every user gets their own drone example file, so you won't see or be able to collaborate in those files. So let's take a look at Reliance itself. So I'm going to enter my email address and password and click to sign in. So now we are on the module selector on the FMEA. The option to continue where I left off, read a Getting Started guide, open an example analysis file, which we're going to do now. If you wish, you can deselect this option so you don't see the welcome screen each time you log in. In the next lesson, we're going to be going through the user interface and describing each of these windows in turn. You'll find navigating your way around Reliance very simple. The sidebar, located on the far left-hand side, is the main navigation tool. This enables us to create new files, open existing files, swap between the modules available to us, and the functions that we wish to perform. It's both content aware and context sensitive. It adapts to the modules purchased and also the modules allocated to the user. The functions which are underneath the module selector are relevant to your selection and enable you to perform the task relevant to where you are. You can expand or collapse the sidebar by using the arrow to the right of the logo. Hovering over any menu items will display their names. Let's take a look at a simple task. We want to open an existing analysis file. This is done using the Select Analysis located in the sidebar. This will show you up to 5 most recent files. If you wish to view more, you can choose the View All option, which will open the dialog box as shown with a hierarchical structure showing your analysis files, dashboards, examples, etc. From the toolbar options, you can choose to open, edit, create, or send to trash. So let's take a look in Reliance. As you can see, the sidebar is located over on the left, and with no project open, I can go to Select Analysis and see the most recently opened files, currently showing 4. If I wish to see more, I can choose the View All option and then selecting the different options which collapse and expand like so. With the selection made, I can choose to open, which will open my file. If I return, I can choose to edit, which will show me the current properties and enable me to change the settings, log notifications, read only, etc., which we'll come back to. I can create a new by using the drop down arrow, either a brand new file or duplicate this existing file. And I can use the delete option to send this to trash. So that's how we navigate through using the sidebar. Next, we'll have a look at the analysis tree.